So welcome back everyone, Mike here. It's another beautiful evening here in Pennsylvania. That is 2 days in a row. Unbelievable. Anyway, I just got home from work a few minutes ago, and this evening Melissa and I are going to head down to an old section of trail that kind of needs brought back to life. We haven't used it in a while. It's all grown up, it's grown in, so we're going to go take care of that. I think what I'm going to do is take maybe the pole saw down, the hedge trimmer, and Melissa and I will kind of cut all the limbs and the branches and all the little stuff with it. Just let it all drop on the trail. Then I'll take the RK37 down with the brush hog and get it all cleaned up. There's probably only about maybe 900 or 1,000 feet that needs done to kind of get this section caught up with the rest of it. So I think we ought to be able to knock it out pretty fast. So I'm waiting for Melissa right now. I told her we're going to be working in the brush to dress appropriately. So I'm kind of curious to see what she comes out in. We'll see. So she should be out any minute really, but I wanted to mention something before she comes out. Yesterday on our channel, there's a community page, and I posted a poll. It says, this coming Saturday, what will Hunter choose at Burger King? Chicken parm, spicy chicken, or the original chicken sandwich? Your guess is as good as mine. So there's the three options. So far there are 1,300 votes. Overwhelmingly, everyone's saying he's going to go with spicy chicken. And if you don't know the backstory on this, I'll tell you real quick. Our oldest son, Hunter, he has autism, he's nonverbal, and he loves a chicken sandwich from Burger King. For years, he would choose the original chicken sandwich. Then he started mixing it up with the spicy chicken, and then he tried the chicken parm, and he kind of sticks on something for a while, then he'll just mix it up. And like I said, he's nonverbal, he can't talk. So what we do, you know, we pull into the drive-thru, I take a picture of the screen and I show him and he chooses. So it's kind of a fun thing we do on the weekends, and you never know what he's gonna pick. We really don't. So I'm kind of looking forward to this Saturday. I'm not gonna show him this at all, anything like that, or let him know how people's voting, and I don't want to influence his decision making at all. So we'll see how this all shakes out on Saturday. So that's your brush cutting outfit. That should work. Yeah. Because we got to be careful. It's going to help down there. We got those ticks. I'm sure we always get comments, people talking about ticks, and keeping the trails cleaned up and mowed down and the little brush on the sides, that really helps dealing with the ticks. What do you, so we're going to use the pole saw, and Melissa will use the hedge trimmer. Okay. We'll head down there now and get started. And what's nice is we can just leave everything lay. And then I will take the tractor and the brush hog down, okay, mulch it all up, cut it all up, and I think there's about maybe 1,000 feet we need to do tonight.
All right, and then hamburgers and hot dogs for dinner.
For the next 6 months.
No, we gave most of them away. We have like a pack for our family that should last us the week.
This pole saw fits pretty good right in here. Let me know if you see any deer, Melissa. Before we get to the trail, I got a few low hanging limbs here on my mom's driveway we'll take care of. All right, let's move on. Look at that, isn't that crazy?
Wow. Yeah, there was like a 3-foot drop.
Yeah, this just dropped straight off, back up the other side. This is all filled in from the...
just dammed it up.
Yeah, it had some sticks and trees that got caught up down here, and it just kind of dammed it up a little bit. Hopefully, I'll be able to drive the tractor across this. I think so. Should be relatively hard, otherwise it would have washed out.
This will actually be nice for the dogs.
Cut this little one out of the way first. It's pretty muddy still. I should be able to get up in here. But yeah, this is the trail we need to clean up. This is just the start of it here. It'll be good. So we had a couple little down trees in this area right here. I should have had a chainsaw with me, but the pole saw worked really well. Most of that stuff, Melissa, right there,
Yeah.
as long as we can get the Ranger through,
Okay.
I can mulch it up with the brush hog when I bring the tractor down.
I'm trying to put it off the trail so like a little animal can make a home with it.
There you go. Always looking out for little critters.
Yep. I saw a thing that said, if animals could talk, you wouldn't eat them. I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever saw. My 27-year-old son doesn't talk, and I don't think once I'm gonna eat him.
Pretty warm for coveralls, huh?
Yeah.
But it's better than getting ticks all over you.
Yeah.
What is it, about 84, 85 degrees?
I was gonna say, I guess 84.
This next section up ahead there, it's not as bad as what we just went through, but we're already got about, I don't know, 300 feet or so.
Yeah, this thick, it must be the closer to the water. It's very thick and brushy.
I know.
Whereas here it kind of opens up, there's more trees.
Yeah.
Okay. made this trail, you used, what did you use?
It was a Bobcat. I can't remember what model. It was a track skid loader, but it had that Fecon forestry head on it.
That was awesome.
That was. So it kind of looked like it does right now. See all this stuff? I did like a mile of trail in one weekend with that forestry head on that machine. I think I only had to really cut down, I don't know, maybe 10 trees on the whole thing. Kind of worked my way around them, and the smaller ones, I just mulched them up with that Fecon head on it. It was an awesome machine.
So in the outdoors, the Fecon is called Fecon?
Yeah, Fecon.
That is like a woman in the kitchen having a food processor.
It is. It just mulches.
You could just take those celery and carrot sticks and just...
Same thing with that, exactly. It's a good comparison.
All right.
We're getting there. Looks good. You're a tough one. They got thorns all over them.
Yeah, they do. Secret is you can't let them know you're afraid of them.
Show them who's boss.
That's right. Little thorn. I'm the gardener, not you.
So at the top of that hill, if you remember, I think it was last week or something, I was brush hogging from the house this direction. And that's that hill that I couldn't get up to. And I knew I couldn't get out the way I just came in. But really, we just got a few little ones here. Then there is a cherry tree across it, about halfway up. We'll whack that one up.
Okay.
Head back up to the house. Yeah. And then I'll get on a tractor, and I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm not coming back down this hill. I'll start from here and work my way up, see how far I get, and then...
You do that backwards?
Yeah, we had so much rain just... I mean, it's wet.
You're driving this up there, though, right?
Yeah, this will go right up.
You want to race up that hill?
After we're done cutting, I drive the Ranger, you run.
In my boots.
In your boots. We're getting there.
Hey, I know why Stihl makes their stuff orange.
So you can find it in the woods.
So you can step on it or run.
Can you imagine if it was green? We would have lost both these by now.
The only things that green should be green is grass, leaves, and
money.
Money.
All right, it should be smooth sailing all the way back to the house. Because this is how far I got the other day.
Good thing this isn't smell-o-vision.
A little gamey. It's hot. All right, you want to hold on to that pole saw?
Sure thing.
You can never tell how steep a hill is on video, but I'm telling you, this is steep right here. Do a little pawn. But as you can see, we're almost to the top of the hill, and I have this all cleaned up from here all the way back to the house. Keep keep this camera on for a minute. It's really pretty up here.
This is part of the trail. I bring the dogs out and turn around right by here.
Gonna wind through the woods here.
I think that's so pretty with the sun coming through that.
That is pretty. So we're back up at the house here. I want to show you something. Push that button on that battery. So it is still at 3 bars, and it wasn't even charged, fully charged when we came out. Try the one on the hedge trimmer. It's at still at 4 bars.
Yeah, nice.
They last forever. The batteries will definitely outlast me.
These two are interchangeable?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty impressive. We did a lot of cutting there in a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I'm going to head go get the RK37
Right.
Brush Hog.
We're going to make some macaroni salad and
Have burgers.
we'll have burgers and dogs.
Alright. Alright, gonna hop on the RK37. Once I get down there, if I can get across the creek, the rest should be smooth sailing. Alright, I think I have decided to back in. And the reason is there's nowhere to really turn around back there. And if I get stuck right on this other side right here, it's real soft right in there, I'll be able to pull myself right out with a grapple like I did the other night. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just kind of back my way in, feel my way all the way through. I'm gonna hit her pretty hard here. No problem at all. That's the end of the line right there. Starting to spin Like I said earlier, this hill is a lot steeper than what it looks, and it is it's still pretty wet. It's really wet actually, but that's not bad. I got it cleaned up there, maybe about another 100 yards, something like that. And this section through here isn't too bad. Whenever it dries up a little bit, I'll mow this last little bit, but yeah, it's pretty good. Now we'll kind of mow our way back out. I try to keep it, you know, 8-10 feet wide, something like that. The brush hog's 6 feet wide. I just get, you know, as much as I can where I can. And then there's a few places, there's some stumps standing up. I know where they're at. So when you see areas of the trail where it gets kind of narrow, that's usually the case there. But it's getting dark, better wrap this up. All right, we'll take a little stroll back here. I'll show you what we got done. It's starting to get dark. I tell you what, this came out really, really nice. What a difference 2 hours makes, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty wet. Plus you got some side hill stuff going on here. You got to be careful. Yeah, wow, what a difference. Looking good. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. Like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.